President Donald Trump said on Tuesday the U.S. must have one federal standard for regulating artificial intelligence. He said the technology risked being over-regulated if each American state issues its own standard. The Trump administration has prioritized winning the AI race against China. America's tech leaders agree, saying the U.S. must move faster to stay ahead in the global push for artificial intelligence. They warned that a 50-state patchwork of rules is slowing innovation and squeezing startups. But the rise of AI has also brought a host of fears about uncontrolled technology, ethics, and job losses. Patrick Hedger, the Director of Policy for NetChoice, joins me now. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
So the White House is floating an executive order to override state AI laws. Why does this matter, and what policy environment is needed for the U.S. to win the AI arms race?
Yeah, so it's really important because we really can't afford to have a patchwork of 50 different, potentially conflicting regulatory regimes around AI, especially as we're in this global competition with China. Really, there's only two poles in the AI world, and that's the US and China. That's where these systems are being built. That's where the startups exist. And the startups are what we're really focused on here, because the big companies have the money and the resources to comply with complicated regulatory regimes, but small businesses potentially in their garage don't. And so we don't want to see regulations or a regulatory patchwork smother those potential really valuable startups that were so important at the dawn of the internet era itself.
Now, AI has the potential to add $22 trillion to the global economy, but data centers will be needed. How significant is the Stargate project in scaling America's data infrastructure?
Yeah, Stargate is one of many huge projects in terms of building the actual infrastructure necessary for AI, but also necessary for the growing digital economy broadly. Data centers do both data storage and data processing, and they do those in a way that is more efficient than every single business or school or hospital having their own small data center. So that is a really important component of a 21st century economy. Data centers and AI are going to be essentially as important to a future manufacturing economy as electricity itself.
Now, there are some recent fears on Wall Street of an AI tech bubble. Are these concerns founded, and what should we be looking for in the industry?
You know, I'm not a financial expert, but what I can tell you is that we just saw that NVIDIA beat earnings, beat their expectations. So it shows that there is really strong demand here. And we've seen a lot of signals from other major corporations like JP Morgan saying that they're incorporating a lot of AI into their systems, and that they say AI is here, it's real. And so I think it's also important to point out that a lot of the AI that is being built now, the investments that are being made with cash investments from the people building AI, not debt like we saw ahead of the dot-com bubble.
Patrick Hedger from NetChoice, thank you so much.
Thank you.